Konnichiwa, I'm Kim Cattrall for Elle Online. I think the one that was the most trying for me was the cancer episodes, because I first of all read the script and I was a little bit upset because I thought that this is the first female character who is so outrageous and so honest and so truthful to who she is and what she wants and what she doesn't want. And it felt like some kind of punishment to have her get breast cancer. Because most archetypal women who do what they want, society, they have a way of conforming it and punishing her. But when I read the script, I was less frightened because I felt that what the writers had done is they had incorporated specifically how this character would deal with this challenge of breast cancer. And I thought it was done with intelligence and humor, and uniquely Samantha getting on with her life, wearing wigs and pink and red and afro and saying, okay, this is what I'm going through, I'm going to fight it, but I'm going to do it in my way. It's not going to beat me, I'm going to beat it. So ultimately it became a much more positive journey than when I originally was told the storyline. You have to be very courageous to play Samantha, yes. You can't be shy and you can't be squeamish because there are things that she does that I don't think any woman on screen has ever done before. So you have to be courageous, almost as courageous as Samantha herself.
Do you think
No,
it's better off?
you know, I think there are people, men and women, who are happier single. And I think Samantha is one of them. I think a relationship is too limiting for her. And I don't think she can find a man who can really accept who she is, as she does. So I think that she will be solo, yes.
For the rest of it.
I think she'll have relationships, but I think ultimately she's not frightened of being alone because she has these amazing women in her life. It can do. I mean, it depends on when. I mean, timing is everything. I mean, when you're sitting at dinner on a date or something and someone comes up and starts talking about Samantha's episodes, you know, it can be a little unfortunate. But most of the time, people are very polite and they say, thank you, I love the character, and they understand that I am not Samantha. I am an actress who plays Samantha. But I think that she really reaches out to women and encourages them in such a way that when they see me in real life, there is that connection, even though it's not to me, it's to the character. But we look very much alike, so it's confusing. Yes, they do. They do. But I think very quickly, within the first 10 minutes, I think that most people realize that I'm different. And so it's not so dangerous. Well, I think John Corbett, I think Aiden is a very good character because I think he would be fun and he likes to laugh. I think Mr. Big is too complicated and he's a little bit boring for me. He looks like he would need to control things, and I think that the Aiden character would be good for Samantha. They're both very strong, but they also have experience and they have a kind of rhythm that is uniquely theirs that I think would match quite well.
Okay, thank you.
I usually, there's one or two outfits that a designer will let me keep, and I keep them for a while, but I mostly give them to charity to auction off, mostly women's charities. Well, I love Lawrence of My Labia. I think this is a very funny line. But my favorite scene, I think, is always when the girls are together. I love the different points of view. I love all of that. And I love the scene of Miranda and Charlotte when they speak about the babysitter and they get a little bit drunk. I think that's a very funny scene. There's so many scenes. The karaoke is fun because we got to sing. And when I see the film, it's so attached to the experience of how it was to make that particular scene, because I remember, oh, it was 3 o'clock in the morning and I was so tired, or oh, I remember being on the back of the camel and it stank, but it was really fun. So each scene for me has it's a very sensual and sensory remembrance of what I went through when I was actually filming it.